but maybe we'll see.
We have another brothers.
We have another brothers. If we have two, a pretty good big brother, I would say.
Yes.
Now starting here.
And
Adam Mallorca is also a pretty good skater. He can both do sprints and long distance, if I remember correctly.
25 laps to go now.
Let's see. We also have Maurice Marosi in this race. A pretty good overall contender.
Yes, I think he will try to go for the overall ranking. He did two good long distance races during Grosgeau.
I was home there watching it. I was home in Denmark because I had to go for the hospital at home in Denmark. Maybe I had to have surgery. And I was watching Maurice, and I saw him in the last elimination race on Sunday in Grosgeau, and that guy was really doing his best to secure that overall win against the Ecuadorian Joaquin.
Yes, this was a hard one.
Yeah, it was a really interesting race to watch, actually.
And it was very close in the end, but he did it. So let's see what will happen here in Geisingen. Currently in front of this pack, Adam Mallorca. The skater we don't know about his brother, so we have to ask him. Paul Schneider is skating in 4th position, actually. We have a skater from Takino World Team, Bo Yushen. So 2 Takino skaters are racing in this pack.
We also have in current 2nd position Sergio Alvarez. Also a Spanish guy doing ice and inline. Doing the World Championship on ice as well with him last ice season was pretty cool. Also doing pretty good in inline. I think he won at the European Track Series in Gijón. So maybe also a skater to look out for in this elimination race. A little bit of fighting going on there in the middle of the pack, actually.
Yes, and we see 2 times Takino in front now. Also Elias Pešek from the Manau Future team. Malago Danek showed up at the top of this pack. Now we see the warnings again. Raul Couto with a warning.
16 laps to go. We have surprisingly Yannick Weber in the back of the pack. Normally a pretty good long distance skater.
Yes.
Also training here and Geisingen quite a lot with the team. Doing pretty good in trainings here as well.
Oh, there were 2 skaters on the magenta part of this track.
Sometimes this happens. I think we also saw it last year in the elimination race of the senior men with the fighting that turned into be people pushed into the purple part of the track.
With intention?
I don't think with intention. I think more of an accident, but it can happen sometimes, especially in the entrance of the corner. There's a risky point where there's really fighting for getting first into the corner. So sometimes people end up on the purple, having to get back on the track. It can result in the warnings, but most of the time it's a part of the race.
Roman Alvarado eliminated. I've been talking to the kids in our club, and I asked them in Grosgeau what the better thing in an elimination race, and they told me it's to be eliminated first or eliminated last.
Yeah.
The worst thing can happen.
The worst thing can happen. You really don't want to be the first one eliminated, but you also really don't want to be the last one eliminated because then you are so close to that podium finish. On the track, usually in the A final, we're finishing with 3 skaters.
Yes.
Where on the road we're finishing with 5 skaters usually.
Václav Kamensky is eliminated. And again, behind the pack.
Takino skater on the front.
Daniel Troyer.
Sergio Alvarez on the front of the pack, doing some pretty good mass starts as well on the ice at the Junior World Cups and Junior World Championships on ice this last season. It's pretty cool also to see all the inliners, even from countries like Spain, where it's super warm and they don't have ice tracks, can come from inline and then onto the ice.
A really hard step to go.
Yeah.
But they did.
They did, and they did good. I think also we had R022. He was second at the Junior World Championship on the main start.
Very strong ice season for R022.
Very strong ice season for him.
Paul Schneider eliminated.
Little breakaway from the pack here by the Takino skater from Chinese Taipei.
Bo Yushen.
Yeah. And Sergio Alvarez. 5 laps to go. Let's see if they can hold it.
4 laps to go. Now we have elimination every lap, I think.
Right now, I think Yannick Weber might be struggling a little bit on the pack. We have some skaters skating behind the pack as well. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But if it's continuing, Yannick Weber will be eliminated. He's struggling behind the pack. So he will be the last skater to be eliminated.
Yes, I think so. Sadly for him. But he has a chance to win the B final, then move up to the A final. But right now we also see a pretty high pace from Bo Yu-chen from the Kino World team, really picking up the pace. He doesn't want to have anyone with him to the finish.
Yes, what we see, Maurice Morosi, the man for the overall ranking, is in this leading pack. And he knows, okay, I'm safe in the A final.
Also, we're seeing him now standing up. He doesn't want to use more energy than he has to.
Last skater eliminated is Siagina Muharram. Who's the challenge with the always
sure. Freddy Race, also a talented guy.
Good job during these days.
And we're off for the second the heat here of the junior men elimination. We see Huang from Team Arena Geising and Junior taking the front. Looks like they'll have a bit of plan in the Arena Geising team to try to control the front of these elimination races.
One in front of this pack, Mark Solish from Spain is following him.
Reinhardt as well from Belgium.
Lots
also
of
talented
dynamics.
guy.
Look how the the classification changed in 50 meters. Completely new classification. Now it's Stan de Graaf from the Netherlands and Seming Song the front.
I also have a few, we'll see like 2 lines on the track here, but actually also making a 3rd line even to get to the front. There's really a lot of fighting for the front in this elimination race.
Yes.
Some even trying to get in between the lines and overtaking him that way. And pretty interesting also to see the movement here. Some skaters really want to stay on the inside, and some skaters like to stay on the outside, a bit more safe, where they don't have any danger of being blocked in.
Avoiding elimination if the pack is close together. Bad thing you can do, not to skate behind the pack and on the inside. There is always great danger. Because he never move on the finish line. Roll close together with your skates.
Yes, and almost push them forward to not be eliminated, because it's the last wheel that counts.
So always stay compact.
Also see the French guy from Pibrac, Vincent Laubert, I think his name is.
Vincent Lambert.
Also pretty good name for the long distance.
And in front we have Joaquin Loyola from Ecuador. Also the two skaters from Pôle Espoir Bretagne, Joan Poel de Sous and Damian Sylvester Striegel. Damian skating in the suit of Arena Geising Junior team.
Yeah, right now he's actually wearing the Pôle Espoir suit, but I think he's changing a little bit between the two suits. Maybe a little bit with both his club and the team. Doing pretty good skier as well. Won lap, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, he's not skating in the Arena Geising suit.
I think he yesterday I saw him skating in the Arena Geising suit. Might be because it's broke during the crash, I'm not sure. But in Goskea, I think I also saw him changing a little bit between the two different suits.
Jose Angeles from Mexico, eliminated. Elimination every second lap. We have one more skater drop off in behind of the pack.
Two Dutch skaters right now battling to not get eliminated in the pack of the pack. One Vos out of the race. And Joaquin now moving up by himself on the outside, want to get in the second position.
Again, the cabled camera with this spectacular insight into the pack.
We see Damian Sylvester almost on the purple there, trying to overtake on the inside. A close one. Has to be careful he doesn't go all the way across the white line.
Then he is in danger to be disqualified by technical fault.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can do it maybe one time, but then if the judges see you do it 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 times, then you might in danger of having a technical fault and getting disqualified in that one.
Strong race of Joan Poel de Sous.
Also a guy who did pretty good in Goskea as well. Was having a good breakaway, if I remember correctly, in the points race.
We have 6 laps to go now, and we have 13 skaters left in the pack. So 4 more skaters have to be eliminated. No elimination now. Disqualified. 4-4-5 is disqualified. It's what you said. Damian Sylvester Striegel disqualified.
Disqualified. Probably he was maybe having some technical faults. And we see also there he's a little bit unsure why he is disqualified. But I think it's because we saw him a little bit too many times on the purple part of the track. Of course, I understand the frustration of Damian Sylvester. It's never nice to be disqualified.
In the front of the pack now, Joaquin Loyola.
Oh, and we see a pro of the skates there. Stan de Graaf out of the race. Oh, maybe not.
And now 2 laps to go, and 1 more elimination.
Joaquin Loyola really picking up the pace now. Just keeping that inside line and then just going faster and faster and faster. Now we see a little acceleration from him. Opening up on the inside a little bit, but he's keeping it tight.
Oh, what an acceleration. This would be a really fast last lap now for Loyola. And last skater got eliminated.
I think we maybe have another disqualification.
Another disqualification?
I heard, but I'm not sure if it was just a repeat of the disqualification of Damien Sylvester. I can't
So
say.
let's have a look. Unofficial, we have 9 skaters to be qualified for the A final. Loyola, Puel de Sus, Rocchetti, Banzal, Sales, Reinhardt, Lamberts, Wagener and Van de Griend.
Pretty good of the 2 Dutch guys making it to the A final here. Lars Van de Griend from River Skate Team. I think I met him once before. He really looks like he trained a lot and got a really good hack to get into the A finals. Third heat.
Two skaters from Darmstadt inside. Carlos and
Carlos Pereira, also a well-known name within the German long-distance junior boys.
Samo Siernat, sprinter with inside. And that's...
We have to see the skaters from starting all the way in the back really have to get as quick as possible to the front of the peloton in this race. Christopher Nube is trying to get to the front.
Picking up the speed.
Already going quite fast already from the first lap. This looks like a really, really fast heat.
Crazy fast.
Yes, already in just one line. A few skaters really trying to move up on the outsides.
This is Punch and You trying to control the race. Carlos Pereira is following him from Darmstadt. Matias Buitrago from Colombia. Pedro Brito. Niklas Kubik. And it's still pretty fast.
Oh, a nice overtake there from Lucas Dors inside of the Darmstadt skater Samuel Sternert.
Yes.
Ready to move up to his teammate there, Lawrence Müller, a little bit up there.
Now he moved up. There's a little fighting. Get into the line. Now he's inside. One skater is behind. It's Aron Devay from Hungary. Behind the pack. Another skater dropped off.
This is a little bit kind of a different elimination race. I would say we're more seeing people just dropping off the back of the peloton because of the high speeds.
Incredibly high at the moment. Sheng Yu Pan
really picking up the pace here. And now Carlos Pereira also on the front trying to control this pack. Can be safe for some of the first eliminations and this third qualification for the junior men of the 5,000 meter elimination.
We have no lap times at the moment, but we are sure it's very, very fast. Controlling the race now, Matias Buitrago from Avivas is leading this pack. And we have another 3 skaters dropped off this main pack.
You can see the pace now slowing down a little bit. A couple of skaters trying to go on the outside, which makes the race faster again.
Samuel Steinert is racing behind the pack. So Gabriel Paiva and Lukas Storz.
A little bit of fighting there as well in the middle of the pack, I see.
Lawrence got involved.
Maybe we'll have some warnings.
And another acceleration at the front of this pack. 12 laps to go now. Half the way done.
Sheng Yu Pan setting the pace once again.
Sinat is rolling. Now passed by the pack. Two more skaters behind this pack. And in the front.
We have to start to see the elimination from the pack when those two skaters are eliminated. Who will be the one to go to the A final?
Ika Breton now leading the pack. This was close. I think it was Gabriel Paiva eliminated.
And in the main pack we still see a lot of moving. A few skaters struggling a little bit with these high speeds, creating some gaps in the main pack. And it's always about being in front of those small gaps because you don't want to have to close the gaps later in the race.
Now we have two lines.
Oh, and Martin, a crash there.
And Lawrence got down.
Oof, it looks like the Danish skater Christopher Nuves hurt himself.
There's one skater on the track, so dangerous situation.
Yes, we also see now the judges.
But no blue flags at the moment.
We still have one skater on the track, creating a bit of a dangerous situation. Wow, the pack is still going pretty fast. And now the Danish skater Christopher Nuve eliminated after his unfortunate crash. We hope he's okay.
He's standing and he's rolling into the infield. So hopefully nothing bad happened.
Number one.
And right now I think we see 9 skaters in the front in the peloton. Those 9 skaters are automatically qualified for the A final. We see, I think it's the Jingju Pan really sprinting for this last 2 laps, wanting to secure himself a good starting position for the A final tomorrow.
He's so fast. Chinese skater Carlos Pereira tries to follow him. Also Samuel Such from Benatki. Now passing Carlos. And on the finish line we see Sheng Yu Pan first, Samuel Such second, Carlos Pereira third. Akansh Kumar qualified for the A final. Also Matthias Buitrago, Pedro Brito, Ika Breton.